Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I design custom tattoo script letters from scratch. I've been tattooing for over 15 years. I developed my own way of drawing letters for tattoos, and I will take you through my process step by step. Let's go. Okay, so I already made a new canvas. I usually draw with red first on a new layer, and I'm just gonna pick a pencil. Just use a pencil that you like. The opacity is around 50, and I usually sketch with a pretty big line, so you can see the thickness. Something like that. Now with script you can do different things. You can use an arch to put the script on, or just a straight line, or you can do a straight line but in an angle. For this tutorial I'm just going to use a straight horizontal line. And let's go with the word respect. And I usually just write the word on top of the paper, or in this case, Procreate. So now we have a pretty straight line. Now with tattoo script, you want to make the first letter bigger than the other letters, and you put the letters in an angle. So just draw some lines so that you have the angle for all the letters. Now this is the bottom where the letters will end, and if your first letter will be sitting here, so the top is here and the bottom is here, then your other letters will be somewhere around half of the first letter. So just draw a line on top where you want to end your first letter, and another line halfway of that line. So now I'm just gonna let the pencil go and search for nice shapes. So you want to start with the first letter, in this case the R. And if you don't know a particular shape, so if you are using another word and you don't know a shape of a particular letter, just look it up on the internet. There are a lot of tattoo script alphabets that you can use for inspiration. So this is all very loose sketching, so a lot of things can change. Because you're just looking for the balance. And with balance I mean the word needs to have particular balance. So the composition of the word needs to be visual attractive. And another thing to keep in mind is that you want all the letters, so this one is bigger of course, but all the small letters, you want them to have the same width and of course the same height, except for some letters, and one of them is the S, and the S can be a little bit lower. And of course you have the P and the D and the T, and those will be higher or lower because the P, yeah, of course, is lower. So you can do this on paper or on an iPad, doesn't really matter. And the more you practice this, the better you will become. And the most important thing with script is flow. You want to feel connection with the letters, so they have to be connected. It's almost like they are dancing together. So this is what I mean with balance. I'm adding all these lines over here to create that balance, because otherwise there would be a lot of empty space here, and I don't like that. And you can connect all letters, but you don't have to. That's a really personal taste. Now, things you want to avoid is you don't want to make your loops too tight, and also try to avoid a lot of straight lines, particular straight vertical lines. So you can see I put a little angle on top of this line, and that makes it more organic. A little curve goes a long way. So now I like the overall look, and now I will line it. So I'm going to lower the opacity of this layer. So it was already on 25%, but now I'm going to make it even lower and create a new layer. And now I will line the design with black. So I'm gonna pick a liner. Let's go with this one. So you can see that I'm turning the design. I also do that with paper, because you make the best lines if you have the line pretty much at a vertical line. So this is much harder to draw than this. That's why I'm turning the paper or the canvas in this case. Okay, let's line this. By the way, if you are finding this helpful, please hit the like button, because it really helps my channel grow. And consider subscribing to the channel. I'm trying to make as much helpful videos as I can. And your support really means a lot to me. Okay, now we have all the basic lines. We don't need the red layer anymore, so we can turn that off. And now we will make some lines a little bit bolder. Let's put it in the center of the canvas. So if you're making lines bolder, try to pick the vertical lines. I will show you what I mean with this. So here you have the more vertical line, and I will put another line next to it. So this is what I mean, and you do that here as well. So all those vertical lines, make them double the width of the first line that you drew.
2,000 years later.
Now, if you are done with this, you can add all kinds of effects. And that really depends on how much space you have. If you are designing for a real tattoo, readability is very important. So if you have a small area to work on, then you need to limit the amount of effects. But if you have some more space, for example, if somebody wants a tattoo on his forearm, and you can use the entire body part, well, then you can add some more effects. So you can make these even thicker if you want, and you can add some other things. For example, let's create a new layer and put it beneath the black layer. So one thing that you could do is duplicate this layer and put it a little bit below and beside the top layer, and then lower the opacity. So that way you create a drop shadow. That's one thing that you can do, and you can also tattoo it like that. Another thing you can do is add some of these points. And let's say we remove this and you add the point on every letter on the same side. That's something that you can do. Another thing that you can do is make these even thicker. So you get a double line. You can do that with all the letters. And then you can put some shadow in those in the space that you've created with this double line. I will show you in a minute what I mean. Also consider subscribing to the channel if you want more tutorials like this. So now let's add that shadow that I was talking about. The opacity is pretty low. So now we can put some shadow in that space that we've created. So once you get comfortable with drawing these letters, you can experiment with these kinds of effects and really create your own style. And the possibilities are endless with Tattoo Script. I hope you liked this tutorial. This is the final sketch. From here you can use this as a tattoo stencil. You can make it thicker or change the style. Be creative with it. I hope you picked up something useful. Keep practicing and keep pushing. I see you in the next video. Peace.